There's false evidence, and then there's appearing real. But there's something in between that sees the false evidence, and then it appears real too. I would say that's the self thing. Yeah? So false evidence appearing real, appearing to the self can appear to be real. Yeah? It can make a falsehood into reality, because it's in the mental realm. Anything goes up there. It's God, yeah? It's God. It doesn't take facts as important. Yeah? The fact is I'm here right now. That doesn't mean much to it. It'd much rather be absorbed in what's not happening. And its whole plan and hope in what's not happening is that one day I'm going to feel great, and yet if it's very peaceful here, it won't be reacting to this, because this greatness doesn't match its conceptual idea of what it thinks it's going to be great. Someone isn't here that they want to be here, or it's not in the right location, or they don't like the person that's available now, so they have a lot of requirements on it, and so the hope is I want to feel good, but in fact the feeling good is already available, but it's not the way they want it. That's playing God. I mean, really, to wake up in the morning and think you know what the day's going to be is totally different than how it gets presented to us if we're here, which is moment to moment to moment. Life likes to present it to you. We want to say, oh, fuck that, it's going to be bad. Compress it all and put it into a little file of suck. You know, oh, that's going to suck. Monday's going to suck, yeah? Let's take this incredible event called what we call Tuesday, tons of moments, compress it into, oh, I know what it's going to be like, yeah? Or the experience of meeting a new person, compress it, I know them. And so this is an incredible playing God. Yeah? But only in the mental realm with its effects in the physical realm. The spiritual realm is untouched by all this. It's immune to all this because it's not an appearance, yeah? An appearance cannot affect what's real. An appearance can affect another appearance. So. And that's it, the sound and the sing. To me, that's the presence. Once your attention starts lighting on this, after a while, it will realize it can live from here without leaving it. There's plenty of attention to give the day and everything else, but always there'll be some of it resting on this presence. It doesn't have to move away from the presence to attend the day. You have more wherewithal to deal with the day when it's like this. But when it's combined with past and future, it can be quite overwhelming. Yeah? But you have plenty of attention to deal with what's in front of you. And then the other attention is resting in its source. Yeah? That's the sense of presence. Nice way to travel here. Unfortunately, you just can't do it as you. That's the drag, in a sense, to the you. And many of us are so uninformed. We keep trying to barge in as us, and that's why there's no entry. It's not personal. There's just no entry for something that's not real. You can't enter what's real. It's entering is what's real is when it's seen not to be you. And then it's almost like a discarding of a false skin, and then you walk right in. Yeah. Any questions tonight? No? That's good.
So,
not in there, just at the last second.
I didn't wait, I paused.
I know. I was at the window, I got stuck. Some compassion came over me, I don't know. Something unusual.
Yeah. So one of the main practices that you advise is seeing what I'm not.
Well, it's not a practice, because it's an entertaining, really. Because why do you need to practice if something is just doing all on its own? The seeing is there and the appearances are there. What do you need to do?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Really, no, but really, what do you need to do? Seeing is constantly going on, and appearances are being seen constantly. To me, it's entertaining. It's almost like being on the sideline and watching it. Yeah? And the thought comes up as if it's me that's thinking it. That's still something I've watched. Just watch it. And I like the word entertaining. So I entertain. See, the information has been disseminated in a way. I hopefully did a halfway decent job, dropped it in your mail slot. Let it go in, it's entered the house, it's already in, now entertain. Yeah?
So when I pause, I feel like I can see all that, and I slow down a little, but then at the same time, there's always just patterning or something.
Yeah.
Identifying itself. But
Well,
like you say, it takes a huge amount of bandwidth
yeah.
compared to like obsessing about something else.
Yes.
That identification.
Yeah. Well, if you can, I'm not that. What I did was, that's the way I frame it. The energetic sense of it is I'm not that. But that's, the energetic sense is in place, and then I could frame it in words as I'm not that. Because it's seeing what it's not, because it's seeing. So it sees what it's not. And there's nothing that it's seeing that's the seer. Yeah? It's the seer. But the thing is, it can't see itself. It's like an eye can't see itself. Yeah? But it sees everything else. It can't see itself, though. So seeing can't see itself. So whatever it's seeing, I'm not that.
All the stuff it's seeing is kind of the same in some way, all impersonal.
Well, it's appearances. So that's the sameness of everything it's seeing is an appearance. Because the only thing that's not an appearance is what's seen. And you can't see that. Yeah? So there's a pretty good way of holding it, because whatever arises is an appearance, obviously. And it's being seen. Yeah? That's the hint. As soon as it's being seen, it can't be what's seen, because you can't see what's seen. So anytime I see something, be it a thought or a feeling, that's not it. Yeah? It's a nice, easy way to do it. Identify that's the point. Right. That's why I'm going into it about the identification. Because if you identify with it, you think you're seeing. See, you think you're the subject. See, there's subjectivity, which is all there is seeing, but then there's subjective, which is what the mind does. The mind is subjective. It's having a subjective experience here. But it's not it having a subjective experience. It's the maker of the subjective experience, but subjectivity is having the subjective experience. The head is identified as saying, I'm having it, but subjectivity, all there is having a subjective experience by this mental frame that seems to dominate us. So the fun part is to see that I'm not the subject of experience, I'm the subjectivity. And you don't even have to do I'm the subjectivity. You just see I'm not the subjective, and that's the subjectivity. Yeah? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I was longing to really understand. It seems like maybe it's not something.
Oh yeah, well if you have a longing to understand, come back.
Yeah.
And we can work on it. I'll give you my number. I'm happy to talk about this stuff. I mean, it's the seed assignment. I enjoy it. Yeah. I like to explore it because it's just fun to me. Yeah. It's like the frontier that very few people go to. It's a frontier of what's already here. That's not being seen. It's a huge frontier, and most people are not seeing it. It's wonderful. I mean, what a frontier would you like to visit than that?
It's fun to hear about it.
Oh yeah. So to me, I love it because people are looking for new states of consciousness. But then again, one thinks it's entertaining the states of consciousness may be a mental state, the idea of being a self. Yes? So then all the states of consciousness get overridden by the mental state. Yes? That's why I love this message. I'm not the sense of being a self. And that takes one of the big mental states down, and then when you're entertaining consciousness, it's being done as consciousness, not as Paul. Yeah? Different feeling of it, yeah. And then you don't have it, so you can't lose it. Yeah. There's no acquiring it, so you can't really flaunt it on others. It's obviously not you, because everything is not you that's appearing.
But what if my conscious contact is better than yours?
I hope it is. I know. Well, that's the hopes, isn't it? That's why you know,
So
a black belt in spiritual.
Universal or individual
spirit wasn't born. The body was born. The body appears. Spirit never appeared. That's why we don't see it. It hasn't made an appearance here. It hasn't taken form, and no one's given it a name. It's subjectivity. It's pure subjectivity. It's all it is seeing. Seeing, 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 seeing. Yet it can't see itself. Yeah? So the way you know it isn't by seeing it. You know it by its intimation, and it's intimating through all the sense doors every second of every day. I mean, but the thing is, all those intimations have been claimed by selfing with the sense of I'm seeing that. You're not saying it every time you see. You don't go, I'm seeing that. There's just a sense that you're seeing it. Yeah? It's in place already. The addiction has already surpassed and went into identification. You're not entertaining that I saw it. You sense that you're the seer. You sense that you're the thinker. You sense that you're the hearer. It's way past any work. The work has already been done. It's in place. That's why this is appearing to be real to us. Yeah? The first things had to be put in place. That is, the identification is in place. Now, giving tons of meaning to all the other appearances is the activity going on now. We're attempting to go not to each and every little thing, but to the one who is having all those things. And seeing if it's a thing also. If it's a thing, I'm not that. And I'm not that is the statement in this translation of language as what I am. The act of being what I am is seeing, and the seeing is I'm not that. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that, yeah. Then we can really continue. What?
Did it keep going?
Yeah. Even when it shuts down, it does. It's freaking great. I love this. I love it. It's fantastic. I do. Because I like DVDs. I'm going to leave CD realm and then DVDs because I'm more animated and people have been trying to transcribe some of my talks and there's all these, they make noises now. They go, and he did, so if you just see the DVD, you get it.
Yeah, I like that too.
Cleaner, yeah.
Like your car.
What?
No, you
Oh, well, there's the CDs too, but now you just have DVDs.
So you're recording the video just now?
Yeah, we recorded the video. We just did it.
So you're on, you're